All right, all right, all right. Um, Let me see here. We missing somebody?
Lit.
Lit. All right, maybe his camera's off because it shows he's here with us. Okay, there he goes. I think. I'm not sure. Lit. Oh, never mind. I got you, Lit. You're not on stage. I got you.
Cool.
All right, guys. Uh, Welcome to Plug Talk. This is one of the biggest shows that I've ever done since streaming on here. So I want to go around the horn real quick and everyone introduce yourself. Please drop your tag or just plug yourself in. Let people know where they can go and follow you and where they can find your content at. And if you have any kind of service, let them know real quick and just let people know who you are, man. You guys are about to be giving them and showing, probably over a couple hundred people today what you got. I know a lot of you guys already been on the show before, and I'm super excited to have you all back at the same time. I mean, this is awesome, man. Especially on NFL Sunday, it's going to be a huge day. And we got some really great minds in here for you today. So I do want to start the show off. I think you guys all know Cali Wagers. Cali, you want to go ahead and introduce yourself real quick?
Yeah, happy to be back. Good to be with all you guys again. Happy Sunday to everybody, and yeah, it should be a great weekend. As before, you can find me on Twitter, on X, Insta, TikTok, all that fun stuff. California Wager, and yeah, it should be a great Sunday.
Awesome, man. Awesome. Appreciate you coming on today, man. Yeah, glad you can make it. All right. Let's go over to Prop Kitchen, man. How about you, man?
Hey, well, happy Sunday, everybody. This is Prop Kitchen on X, simply just Prop Kitchen. I'm excited for some NFL today. I appreciate you letting me back. I'm I'm hoping that we all come up with something good and can hit a little parlay at the end of this.
Oh yeah, we're
Cash some
going to
money up.
definitely cook. Yeah, we definitely going to cook, man.
And I'm wearing
Um.
Go Steelers today.
Same here.
Oh
Same
boy.
here.
Hate
Okay,
to be a little
okay.
I
controversy.
got the Harris.
I'm actually loving the Steelers today. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm
I'm
actually
not betting
loving
on
the
them though.
Steelers.
I'm not betting on them. I'm
Oh,
just
me
saying.
neither.
It's very hard to bet on. They are. They are very hard to bet
very,
on. I am liking
very
them today
hard.
though. All right. Yeah, good to have you back. Uh Good to have you back, Prop. Um yeah, we already got someone in the asking where's Young Dell. I'm not sure where he's at right now, Leonard.
I'm about to try to hit
Hopefully,
him up.
yeah, hopefully he'll be in a few. Maybe he overslept or something. But we'll see, man. James Felix, good morning. Rowdy, good morning. Speaking of good mornings, Lit, man, good morning.
Good
Uh,
morning.
Appreciate you coming back to the show, bro. Um, so you want to let everyone know just who you are and where they can find you?
Yeah, appreciate you having me back. Yeah, happy Sunday to everybody as well. You can catch me on X at it's underscore lit 24. Um, Also running a 3-day free trial in the Discord. You can catch it on the link in the bio and the pin tweet. So definitely tap in. We got some money to make this weekend.
Yes, sir. Yes, we do. And I am ready to make it, man. I'm super excited about this weekend. I had a great day yesterday, so I'm ready to really mess up some NFL today. All right, now we got our guy, AI Tony, man. You've been on the show a couple times, man, and every time that you come on this show, AI Tony, you have done nothing but provide winners, bro. And I don't
Thank
just mean winner, I mean like some big winners. So super excited to have you back on NFL Sunday, man. Just plug yourself in real quick, let people know where they can find you.
Yeah, thank you. Good morning, everybody. Good Sunday to everybody. Good luck with your parlays today. AI Tony here. You can find me at AI Tony underscore bets on Twitter. I got TikTok, Instagram, but mostly on Twitter. If you want to join the Discord, it's on Sharp Duel. Just go to the front page and search for AI Tony. It's basically a AI bot that you could use to get projections on NBA, NHL, and MLB right now. NFL, we're going to start testing next week, and hopefully, like I told Plug, we could show some of that testing next week for NFL. So we'll see how that goes. But
Yeah, as soon as you get that bot up and running for the NFL, we are going to definitely share it on the show, and show everyone how to use it basically on the show, and we'll do a show where we actually run through it and break down a whole card probably with AI Tony.
yeah,
Super excited about it. I mean, AI Tony, the bot absolutely demolishes MLB. So I have yet
it's
to
just
see it
getting
in
the
anything
pairing right.
else.
I think that's the only thing, getting the pairing right. Like it gives us the
Right.
home run hitters and the hits and all that stuff, but getting them paired right, I think that's still
Yeah,
working.
that's kind of come where we come in, right? In
Yep.
a way. That's kind of our legwork. All right, man. So I believe that's everyone on the panel here. You guys already know who I am. Your gracious host, with the most. All right. So, like I said, guys, yesterday was awesome. We absolutely demolished college football yesterday in my VIP. It was great. We're looking to do it again today. Um, we already got almost 130 people in here, so good morning to all of you. And there's probably 1,000,001 shows and streams going on for NFL, but you guys decided to come here with us, and that means a lot. So we're definitely going to bring you guys some good picks today, and yeah, we're going to get right into it, man. Lando, I appreciate the shout out, bro. Hell yeah, we cashed big yesterday, and I do appreciate you subscribing today. Guys, now's the time to get on board with any of our VIPs up here, for sure. Today's going to be a huge day. All right, so let's get started. Let's jump right into this thing. So it looks like the first game we got on the board today, guys. Looks like it is going to be the Jets taking on the Broncos. So start us off. We got the Broncos at on the road here as a 7.5 point. They're a 7.5 point underdog. A 7.5, yeah, underdog here. And then we got the Jets at home laying 7.5. We got a total of a 39.5 here. And it's favored to the under at a -112. So here's my thing. Last week, Broncos were my play of the day last week. They were my NFL play of the week or whatever you want to call it. They were my best play last week. They absolutely demolished, easy winner, no sweat. Bo Nix looked amazing. And, other than Daniels, honestly, I don't know any other rookie who's doing it quite as good as Bo Nix. You know, but you got to be real, right? And yes, it was great last week and all, but this is a week by week sport, man, especially for us sports bettors. I'm on the Jets here. I'm fading the Broncos here. I think the Jets cover this number. Obviously, I hate that 7.5, so I'm going to personally bring it down and pay the juice at the 6.5. But you got to give me the Jets here. We can't forget that this is the second straight road game for the Jets, and we can't forget how good this Jets defense really is. And I think that plays a big part in this game today. All right, Callie, I want to start with you. Do you have anything for the Broncos versus the Jets?
Yeah, it's a perfect teaser spot to me. There's a couple of them today. That number is just screaming to get the Jets down to closer to pick them under a field goal. And yeah, some public steam coming with what the Broncos did last week. Obviously, a impressive performance. Nix is continuing to prove some people wrong, and I like to see that. It's good to see those younger quarterbacks, outperforming what the expectations are, especially coming from a Broncos team that we really aren't ever sure what we're going to get week to week. So I do like the teaser angle. Jets playing better overall. Rodgers should get better each and every week as he gets stronger, healthier, and more acclimated to being back in the game. So I do like the Jets, and hard to go against that defense too. I think this will be the biggest, if not one of the biggest defensive struggles that he'll have today going against a real good Jets defense.
I agree 100%, man. I definitely agree. But let's go to Lit. Lit, you got anything for this Broncos and Jets game?
So y'all know me, I'm a props guy.
Love
And
it, man. We need them.
yeah,
We
so
need them.
so for this one, I mean, try to keep it simple, not really anything surprising here, but Brees Hall is, yeah, just been seeing amazing like workload, targets, receptions, everything. So um I like his touchdown, of course. You can run that if you're a touchdown person. If you want to be more safe, you can run his reception line. Last time I checked, I think it was 4.5. Yeah, 4.5
Yeah,
at plus money. I mean, that's pretty crazy. He did miss last game, but yeah, the targets are there, and I think he'll bounce back this game. But if you want to go a little more safe than that, I would run his rushing and receiving yards. You can go as low as 60 if you want to throw it on the leg with a parlay. I think it was minus like 500 last time I checked. But you can run that up probably to 70, 80 and get it a little more close to a better line if you want to run it solo or something. But yeah, that's where I'm at for that game.
love it, man. Love it, dude. Appreciate you. Definitely like
Appreciate
it.
it.
Brees Hall has been an absolute monster. So I'm not expecting anything less today from him. All right, let's go to Prop Kitchen, and then we'll go to AI Tony.
So I love Brees Hall. I think he is probably one of the most talented players in all of the NFL. I actually did have him last week, and Braylon Allen is a player who I'm watching because he got a lot of snaps and a lot of targets and a lot of carries last game, and it kind of. And I see Brees Hall is very popular. I'm also a props guy, but I'm staying away this week just to see kind of what that usage looks like. Because right now, coming into the season, you thought Brees Hall was going to get 90% of the workload. Now it might just be 70-ish%. So what I do like about this game is I do like Alan Lazard again. I think, with the Broncos having Surtain on Garrett Wilson, they're going to have to pass it around to other players. I know Mike Williams is back, but I think Lazard's at 2.5 receptions, and I think that's a steal. So I don't like too much in this game. I'm interested to see how Bo Nix plays against a tough defense. If I'm wrong, I don't think he's thrown a passing touchdown yet.
Oh, Bo Nix.
Bo Nix.
Yeah,
I
I
see a
wouldn't.
lot. I see a lot of people on his attempts though, so it's something I'm watching for. I've seen that as a pretty popular community play.
All right, man. I like it. So you brought up one name that is really big to me today in this game, and I'm glad you brought it up because I would have forgot. And that's Mike Williams, bro. Against this Broncos team, I mean, I'm looking at his receptions right now, and I'm sorry, I can't pass it up. They got him at over 2.5 at plus money, man. Like, what are we talking about here? He's got 3 or more receptions in 8 of his last 9 games against the Broncos. And you're giving me plus butter. AI Tony, what do you got for this game, man?
So for this game, I'm gonna be targeting Conklin.
Love it.
Denver's given up the fourth most in receptions to tight end. So him at 2.5. You could go 2 if you want to be safe. But definitely gonna go with the tight end on the Jets for this game, and definitely all Jets this game. Last game Jets burnt me, but just I can't ban any team, so I'm gonna go Conklin on 2.5 receptions, or if you want to be safe, go 2.
All right, man. I love it. It sounds like everyone's kind of leaning Jets here, at least when it comes to a side. And some of the props we gave were absolutely fantastic. The Brees Hall reception or receiving and receptions was great. The rushing and receiving yards is amazing. And like I said, I love the Williams look, and Conklin is always a good look for me. I always a good prop. So yeah, man, I love what we got out of that game. Anyone else got any final notes on this one before we move on? All right, perfect, man. Let's move on.
Dell might be popping up. He said he woke up now, so he might be popping up soon.
All
I
right,
don't know
whenever
if
he's
that's
ready, man, I'll get him. Oh, he's in the building right now, actually.
there we go.
All right, let's get
Good
you on
morning,
camera
y'all.
here, big dog.
You're
All right.
Yeah, my bad. I was late.
Nah, you good, bro. Welcome to Plug Talk, man. Appreciate you showing up. You wanna real quick, everyone got to introduce themselves. I don't wanna leave you out of that. I want people to know who you are, where they can find you, especially if you're going to be giving them, your plays today. I mean, it's pretty important. So do you want to let everyone know where they can find you and who you are real quick?
Well, yeah, I'm Young Dell. You can find me on any social platform, YUNGD3LL.
All right, man. Perfect. Happy to have you here, man. Appreciate you coming.
Yeah, I
All right, so
appreciate you
we
having me
talked.
too.
Yeah, absolutely, bro. So we talked about you only missed one game so far, Dell. We got the Broncos and the Jets. You wanna give anything out on that game?
That game, I like. Hold up. Broncos, Jets. Actually, I don't think I betted anything on that game.
All right, that's cool.
Yeah.
All right, we'll move on to the next game. So it looks like the next game we got is a team everybody's been waiting for, man. And it's hard not to blame them. I mean, we got the Bengals taking on the Panthers, and if there was an ever a good get right spot, my God, is this it? I mean seriously, this has got to be it for this team, because I mean, come on, man, 0-3 for the Bengals. If you would have told me this 2 weeks ago, or not 2 weeks ago, you would have told me this 2 months ago that the Bengals were going to start 0-3, I probably would have looked at you like you were crazy. But here we are. So you got the Bengals today laying 4.5, 4.5 against the Panthers, man. Minus 205 on the money line. Yes, they're on the road here, heading into Carolina. We're getting 4.5 points with the Panthers. We got a total of 47 in this game, favor to the over. Panthers are plus 170 on the money line, guys. I think we go with the Bengals. Panthers are coming off of a pretty good high. We are getting a extremely good price with the Bengals today. Yes, it's a hard pill to swallow. Yes, it's going to be a very, very popular pick. Even though the Bengals are 0-3, there ain't no way people are not going to be betting the Bengals today. I just see no other way to go. Hopefully, one of you guys can talk me off the ledge here, because honestly, you know, I don't know what to do, but I'm sorry, there's value on the Bengals here. Even though they're 0-3, if we would have had this game in week one, Bengals would have been a 10.5 point favorite. Now they're only laying 4.5 here because they're 0-3. That just gives us value in my eyes. So give me the Bengals here. I also like the over. We're gonna start with AI Tony this time.
Cool. So for that game, like you said, it's going to be a good game. Definitely leaning towards Bengals. I definitely got Jamal Chase for anytime touchdown. That's my guy. And Andre, the third wide receiver, definitely over 25 yards. He's been targeted a lot. I think he's going to get some yards against this Panthers defense. Those are two props I got.
Love it, man. Absolutely love it, man. All right. Let's head over to Prop Kitchen.
So yeah, the Panthers, man. It's crazy. They bring in Andy Dalton, who's probably near 40 years old, and he comes in and just lights it up. And I always had to wonder, what is Bryce Young thinking during that? It's unfortunate. I love the Bengals here, though. I just think they have to win this game. I would say I also love Jamar Chase always to score a touchdown. But I think I like Deontay Johnson. I like T. Higgins too. I think this game could be, very offensive. Andy Dalton returning to Carolina. I'm sorry, return. Yeah, no, Andy Dalton playing the Bengals, but I believe the game's in North Carolina. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, it is. Yep.
So it has a little story to it.
Narrative.
But
Good narrative.
like the little narratives.
Mhm.
Andy Dalton, like see, he came in last week and played
Pulled up.
exceptionally well compared to what they've been receiving from Bryce Young. I like Jamar Chase, I like T. Higgins, and I like Deontay Johnson. I think Deontay Johnson can get him around like probably 60 receiving yards, somewhere in that range. I'd have to look at his receptions total, but he was targeted 14 times last week.
Yeah, bro. I was all over Deontay Johnson last week. I was all over the Panthers last week as well. And if the Panthers are going to do anything, you better believe that Deontay Johnson will be a part of it. They have to. They have to get him involved. So you're getting his 60 plus at a minus 150. You're getting his 70 plus at a plus 105 prop.
I like
Prop
it.
kitchen.
And also,
Yep.
there's no Adam Thielen, too.
Yeah.
Yes, that's huge. That's huge. All right. Let's go to Cali Wagers, man. You got anything for this Bengals game?
Yeah, I mean, I don't feel great about it, but I'm on the Bengals too. I mean, kick me again, but
That's right.
this is the spot. I also had Dalton played maybe last week in his return, might have had a different feel to it, but they caught the Raiders at the perfect time. Obviously, there is motivation in terms of the Dalton situation, but I mean, if there was a spot for the Bengals to get right, this is it. I mean, we might be saying the same thing next Sunday, but this is as straight up as it gets. It feels like with just don't overthink it. Like you said, the Bengals would be probably a touchdown on top of this if they weren't 0-3 right now. If this is a Week 1 game, so we'll take the value and see what happens.
Yeah, man. And it's almost insane that we are scared to pull the trigger on the Bengals against the Panthers at a 4.5. Absolutely absurd. But it's just where we're at right now. All right, Lit, what you got for us, man?
I mean, nothing new. I don't think that anybody hasn't said. Chase, easy. I got him in a 50-yard reception parlay with 3 other people. I might drop that at the end if you're cool with it too. So yeah, got that. Definitely the anytime touchdown. Zach Moss as well for anytime touchdown. Look, getting a 73% red zone rush share, and they're giving up 25th ranked touchdowns to running back. So I like Zach Moss in that spot as well.
Love it, man. Love it. I was actually surprised we didn't hear Zach Moss sooner. Love that look, man. All right, let's go to Young Dell. You got anything for this game?
Yeah, so I don't care who wins or loses, but I got Chase 40 yards, Higgins 25, and Johnson for 25. You know what I mean? Solid spots.
Love it, man. I love it. Yeah, I like that a lot actually. That's a pretty good same
Yeah,
game right there.
yeah, I'm about to say, did you SGP that?
No, that's part of my lotto.
Okay, that's even better. That's what's up. All right.
Yeah.
I do have Chase as like my Chase Brown as my wild card for anytime touchdown. I don't know if I'm gonna play it, but I do have him down there because like Lick said, they are susceptible to the running game, the Panthers. So it could either be Chase or Zach. So if you want to like the higher odds, you could go with Chase Brown with that one.
Yeah, all right. I like it, man. I like it. So I was gonna bring up one guy here. I'm not trying to lay too much on the plate for the listeners, but I mean, last week it was a VIP play for me, and he got us there no problem. Gesicki is an absolute must for me. This guy is going to be undervalued for at least the first 6-7 weeks, man, and I think he's going to be a target every game. So just keep that in mind. If you guys keep getting good prices with Gesicki, keep taking them, please. I'm telling you, he's going to be a wagon. So that's the only prop that I like. I like everything you guys gave in this game. All right. So it sounds like we are all kind of leaning here towards the Bengals. Short of the props, it seems like we're all kind of leaning the Bengals here. Anyone got anything else they want to say before we move on? All right, perfect, man. Next game we got is in my opinion, uh this could be the best game of the week, in my opinion. I love this game. So we got the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Green Bay Packers, and we are heading to Lambeau. So we got the Vikings at a plus 114 here, coming in as a road underdog. Packers are a minus 135 home favorite. We got a total of 44 in this game, slightly favored to the under. They're asking us to lay 2.5 points with the Packers at Lambeau. I will be happy to do so, sir. I think the Packers are going to win this game pretty convincingly. The Vikings are the only undefeated team in the NFL, and this team has faced the Niners, the Texans. This team has not played no scrubs, and this defense has been amazing on the Vikings. This team was extremely underrated coming into this year. They have done nothing but prove themselves this entire year so far. I am Darnold has absolutely floored me. Floored me. I mean, this guy looks amazing, man. Completing 69%, bro. 69% of his passes is a huge help. I don't care who you are. Um, Vikings team is for real. All right, let's not get it twisted here. Just because I'm on the Packers, this Vikings team is for real, and this is not going to be an easy win. Um, I think the game does get away from the Vikings late, but it's going to be a really really good game to watch. Um, but we all know how hard it is in any sport to go 4-0. You know what I mean? Like, bro, it is tough, man. Like, I'm sorry, it is. Um, and and right now, here the Vikings go on the road into Lambeau in a division game, right? This is a divisional game versus the Packers, who have been honestly playing playing great under Willis. Let's be real. And I think I even seen something about Love might be back for this game. Um I don't know how true that is,
Yeah,
but
he is
as
back.
of he is, that's even better. I mean, I liked Willis too. I really did. It didn't matter to me if it was Willis playing or Love. It didn't matter to me. I liked them both. They just got this defense is so underrated on the Packers, man. They just got 8 sacks last week versus the Titans, and now we're going to see the Vikings struggle in this game more than we have all year. This is going to be the Vikings. This is probably going to be where the Vikings take the loss. This line looks extremely good to take the Vikings at plus butter here. No, sir. Give me the Packers on the money line in this game. I love it. I think the Packers win this game. It is too hard for any team to go undefeated as long as the Vikings are going here. So I think this is where it ends. There's not a better spot. Second road game, divisional game in Lambeau. Very, very hard place to play. Yep, it's Packers for me here. Let's go to Young Dell.
All right, so the props I like for this game is Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison, Jaden Reed, and Romeo Dobbs. I feel like they all have good spots to get some yards on the field. But I mean, I'm gonna have to lean Vikings in this one because I feel like they have the more compact team.
All right. Yeah, I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at you at all, bro. And yeah, I was wrong. I didn't mean to say that. I think I meant to say in the division, but it was I think I said Vikings were the only undefeated team in the NFL, obviously we know that's not facts, but yeah, thanks Mies for that. Yeah, Young Duck, I can't be mad at you for the Vikings here, bro. I really can't. I completely understand it. Callie.
Easy layoff for me today on this one. It's going to be a great view. I am surprised they're playing Love, though. You know, he's going to have the bye next week and be able to get himself really healthy again. So I am surprised that they're going to play him today, but easy layoff. It'll be fun to watch.
Yeah, for sure, man, for sure. Lit, you got anything?
Yeah, Jefferson touchdown. I like it. Aaron Jones touchdown, of course, coming back, and all the trash talk yesterday, or it was a couple days ago. Um, and then yeah, Jaden Reed, 50 receiving yards. That is the second leg to the parlay that I mentioned on the last game. So that's two legs down, but I'll still say the whole thing at the end when we get through these games. But yeah, I think that's where I'm at for this game. But yeah, if I had to pick a side, I really couldn't. This is like a mean toss up to me here.
Yeah, it's going to be one hell of a game, man. Like I said, honestly, Lit, I think this is going to be the best game of the week, man, to watch.
It'd be nice.
Anyway, yeah, it's going to be a great game.
Mhm.
All right, Prop Kitchen.
So, like I already said earlier, I like the storylines behind everything. We got Aaron Jones returning to Lambeau after being replaced in a way by Josh Jacobs in the offseason. I had his rushing yards. I got it like as soon as it came out on the DFS apps at 55.5. It's a little juice now. I like him to score a touchdown today. You know, like I said, and I think it's one of those things where they might force it a little bit. You know, kind of like Bijan Robinson. You can tell when these teams really want somebody to score. And if I had to pick someone to score out of this game, when it comes to who's going to win this game, man, I don't know. I don't know how Jordan Love's going to come out and play. I do really like the Jaden Reed pick. I think it's always interesting. It's a team. I play a lot of fantasy football, and I was avoiding the Packers receiving options because I was like, man, I just don't know who's going to step up and be the guy. But I mean, I like if I had to pick two guys, I like Aaron Jones to score, and I like Jaden Reed to get 50 yards. I like that prop.
I love it, man. I love the narrative for Aaron Jones here. I think it's absolutely amazing. So I'm with you on that one. I mean, you guys remember this guy playing in Lambeau, especially in September. You guys, I mean, monstrous, monstrous. So, all right, AI Tony, you got anything for this Vikings and Packers game?
Yeah, basically, what everyone said. I'm with prop. I'm staying away from the wide receivers because I didn't know who was going to be quarterback, so I did stay away from them. Jones, I got him highlighted. Definitely, like you said, they're going to force feed him the ball. He's going to get a touchdown, either passing or rushing. Jefferson, I have anytime touchdowns and 4 receptions. And like Young Dell said, Addison, I definitely got him for 25 receiving yards. He's definitely going to cook today. So, but that's really, I stayed too much away from Green Bay and not a lot of props on that because I didn't know who's going to be the QB.
Yep, I love it, man. So sounds like sounds like everyone but me is a little shaky on the side here. But the one constant that I heard out of all of us was Aaron Jones here, and I absolutely love it. So I went and looked. Aaron Jones has scored at least one touchdown in 8 of his last 9 September games at Lambeau. So like I said, man, this guy just kicks up, man, at Lambeau, and that's exactly where we're going to go. So I love the Aaron Jones look, man. I love everything that y'all gave in this game. It's going to be a great one. If you guys want a good football game to watch today, I'm telling you, this is going to be the one. All right. Let's anyone else got anything before we move on for this one? All right, let's keep it moving, man. We got the Jaguars taking on the let me see here. It's the Jaguars taking on the Texans, and I don't think I got a banner for this one. No, I don't. So we're going to go back to this. But we got the Jaguars taking on the Texans here. We got the Jaguars coming in at a plus 190. You got the Texans at a minus 230 at home today. We got a total of 44.5 here. You got the Jaguars at plus 5.5, man. You're getting 5.5 points with the Jags, and the Texans are obviously laying the 5.5 at home. Now, this is one of the more of the tougher games for me. I mean, it does look like just an easy pick here. Just give me the Texans in this one. Because Jacksonville, I mean, 0-3, they just have not shown us anything, guys. I mean, this team has not shown us anything. Thing that worries me, and I'm big on this, is line movement. Okay. Line opened up at 7. It is now down to a 5.5, right? 5.5. When you know damn well there is no one betting on the Jacksonville Jaguars. So you have an almost 2-point swing with all the bets and all the money coming in on the Texans, but yet it continues to move in favor of Jacksonville. So that worries me a lot here. I think this could be a spot for Jacksonville, but it's not my favorite play today. But I am small lean Jacksonville plus the points here. All right, let's go to Cali.
You couldn't pay me to bet this one today. I want nothing to do with either of these teams. No.
I'm not mad at you, bro. This is a shitty game for sure.
That's it. That's all I got for you.
Perfect, man. Prop Kitchen.
Man, he set up pretty well. This is interesting, man. So the Jaguars, you have Trevor Lawrence versus CJ Stroud. You got a divisional game. You had the Texans, who looked really bad last week against the Vikings. Sam Darnold's on pace to win the MVP this year, so maybe that was just the case. And I mean, you got to like CJ Stroud to come back in this one after no touchdowns, threw an interception. People are already talking about a sophomore slump, but I like Stephon Diggs. I'm not sure what his receiving total is right now, but without Tank Dell, they have to throw the ball to somebody, and if it's not Nico Collins, then it's going to have to be Stephon Diggs. I'm not betting too much on this game. I like, if I were to bet, I think the Texans should win this game. I don't think the Jaguars are all that great this year. As a Clemson fan, I've never been the highest on Trevor Lawrence. I've always thought he was just kind of, above mediocre. So I like, like I said, I like Diggs. I do like Travis Etienne, whether it's receptions or receiving yards, because he's getting the volume, but he hasn't really translated that into anything.
All right, yeah, you're getting Stephon Diggs at a 60 plus today receiving yards at a minus 130, and you could catch the 70 plus at plus butter at a plus 115, bro. So I definitely agree with you on the Stephon Diggs look. I like it a lot. All right, let's head to AI Tony.
Yeah, I'm with him on this one. I'm just not too fond of Diggs. I might go Nico Collins for any time. I am going to go with ETN though for anytime touchdown. My sleepers though for this game might be Kirk, he is due, and Schultz for over 25 receiving and anytime touchdown. If this is going to be his comeback game for the quarterback, I forgot his name. I had it just there. For Stroud. He'll definitely have to target those guys. But definitely my sneaky pick is definitely going to be Schultz and Nico Collins for anytime touchdowns, receivings, any props around that. So
All right. Perfect, man. Perfect. I love the ETN look for anytime touchdown. It sounds great. And, I think Dalton Schultz is a real sleeper here. I think that is a great look, man. I wouldn't even necessarily, personally, I wouldn't call him a sleeper, but to the public, he truly is.
Yeah.
I
he was great
think
last year. great last
Yeah,
year.
bro. He's a savage, bro. An absolute savage. So I love that look, man. All right, let's go to Young Dell, man.
All right, so for this game, he hasn't been brought up yet, but Brenton Strange, he has a good look against the cover three, and that's what the Texans will run. Um, and then also Brian Thomas too, and then Christian Kirk as well. He's good against cover four,
Yep.
and then Nico Collins as well. He's been mentioned. And then I agree with AI Tony with the ETN pick because
Yep.
ETN is the
Oh boy.
versatile. He can catch and run.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yep.
that's my take on it.
Love it, man. I love that you brought up Strange. He's supposed to have a really good season, bro. So I can't wait until we start seeing him actually show us his potential. Because this guy, man, he was projected to have an extremely good season. All right, man. Appreciate you, bro. Let's go to Lit, man. Lit, you got anything for this game? Jacksonville versus Houston.
Hey, I'm with y'all on ETN for the touchdown. With y'all on Nico. I like his receptions as well. I mean, I think he had like 10 and 11 targets the last couple of games. He didn't hit last game, but he's in a great spot. I like his receiving yards as well. And then you could take CJ Stroud, one passing touchdown if you want to throw that on a builder leg or a parlay leg. To juice that up, you could do the two. But I mean, like we said, he hasn't been throwing them. But I mean, this is, like we said, again, a good bounce back game. So I would go one on a builder for the passing touchdown for Stroud. I think he's 10 of the last 10 at home. And again, in a good spot. So yeah, that's where I'm at.
All right, I love it, bro. I love it. Appreciate that look, man. All right. Let's see here, man. All right. Anyone else got anything to say about this game before we move on to the next? The next one is a real doozy.
No, I'm good.
All right, let's move on then. We got the Eagles, Philadelphia Eagles, taking on the Falcons, man. So we got birds of prey going out of here. Look, not an easy game if you ask me. The spread indicates it's not an easy game. How both teams have been playing. Wait, did I say it ain't the Eagles aren't playing the Falcons, are they?
No, Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay.
They're playing Tampa, right?
Yep.
Yeah, why did I say the Falcons? But anyway, we got the Eagles taking on Tampa Bay. So this game is definitely not. I mean, I even said birds of prey and everything. That was crazy. But anyway, we got the Eagles. We got the Eagles taking on the Bucks, man. So we got Tampa Bay. They are actually a home underdog here against the Philadelphia Eagles. You got the Eagles as a minus 115 on the road, where the Bucks are a minus 105 at home. You got a total 42 in this game, favored to the over at a minus 112. Not like I said, not an easy game at all. Okay, the line indicates it. The way both these teams been playing indicates it. Now, this line I did see some threes before. I did see some 2.5s. I didn't see it go no higher than 3. Personally, I didn't see it go no higher than 3. It opened up at 2.5 from what I'm looking at. It opened up at 2.5, and now obviously we are down to a 1. Look, I'm on the Bucks here. All right, this is just another spot. So listen, guys, here's my thing for this week, okay? And I think this will help a lot of people out there listening. By the way, shout out, man. We got 420. We got 420 people live right now. So yeah, light it up. Appreciate y'all, bro.
Stay lifted.
Word. So listen, I think this will help a lot of people looking at going into this week in the NFL. Last week, what did we see? We seen a lot of dogs, right? A lot of dogs were barking, a lot of dogs won. So where does that leave us today? That leaves us for a lot of these dogs that won last week to be in really good upset spots, right? I think this could be it here. I mean, not necessarily a dog spot, but what I'm saying is the Eagles, I love fading the Bucks. I truly do. Okay, it's something that I've done, my entire time betting NFL. I like fading the Bucks, but this time I can't. It's a revenge game for Philly. Sure, I get it, but this is even more of a letdown spot for Philly, in my opinion. After that Saints win, the Bucks offense struggles only because Baker has zero time in the pocket. I mean, Baker has no time to do anything. Okay, so far this year, I mean, I don't think there's been any other QB sacked more than Baker, bro. On God, I mean, if you guys can stat check me on that, that would be great. But because I really don't know the answer, but I don't know who else could have got sacked this year more than Baker so far. This guy has spent more time picking himself up off the ground than he has done throwing the ball. It's ridiculous. With that being said, today he meets the Philadelphia Phillies, who, believe it or not, uh,
Eagles.
they are actually uh, they are actually one of the weakest teams at pressuring the quarterback and getting sacks so far this year. They are one of the weakest teams this year, which normally it's the complete opposite from Philly, but not this year, man. Um, I think with Baker having more time in the pocket today, I think it's really going to help this team. I think this is honestly the Buccaneers' breakout game for Mike Evans. I truly do. If he's playing, does anyone know if he's playing? First of all,
He
I'll
should
look it
be.
up. I'll look it up when y'all are talking. So if Mike Evans is playing, right? Because I know I've seen something that he might not be. He was questionable.
Yeah, I think he was questionable.
He was questionable. But listen, if he is playing, this is my favorite. This is one of my favorite props. This is my one of my favorite props of the day is Mike Evans, not only for a touchdown but his receiving yards, his receptions. I like Mike Evans everything today. If he plays, it's one of my favorite props of the day, and I like Buccaneers on the money line here at home. All right, let's go to Young Dell.
All right, so we had the same pick in common because I was looking at Mike Evans against the cover three. He's excellent against the cover three. Um, but on the Eagles side, I'm going Goddard for receiving because no Smith and then what's his name? Oh, no Smith and no AJ Brown. So who else are they gonna have to throw the ball to? And then touchdowns wise, it's gonna be Barkley or Hurts because it's a toss up because they both run. So it's like if you take Barkley, Hurts could score two, and then you take Hurts and Barkley could score two. So it's like either or. But yeah, that's my take on it.
Yep, I agree with you. There's two quarterbacks that I love taking for touchdowns that I could blindly tail in every single game they play, Dell, and that is Josh Allen and Jalen Hurts. They are my absolute two quarterbacks I can go into any game and tail for a touchdown. So love the Jalen Hurts look. Barkley is not a bad look. Obviously, guy's a monster. Um, all right, let's go to Cali Wagers. You got anything for this Eagles game?
No, too many questions, too much uncertainty. I got a bunch of props under on Hurts for the year, so nothing too much in this one. I would lean Hurts anytime touchdown. I would lean Saquon anytime touchdown, obviously, but in terms of the game, I will stay far from it. Too many unknowns right now.
All right, man, perfect. Prop Kitchen.
Yeah, so this is going to be a good matchup here, and I think one thing that I'm really high on Saquon Barkley in this one. I'm not sure how much of it's going to affect it, but obviously the storm, the hurricane, which I hope everybody's safe, might play a role in this. I heard it's supposed to rain a little bit, so I think they're going to have to feed Saquon, especially with no Devontae Smith, no AJ Brown. I love Dallas Goedert as well for the Eagles side. But I think I have one of my main plays is Saquon rushing plus receiving at I think I got it at 103.5 or 104.5. But I think they're going to have to do a lot more shorter passes, screens, and get him involved, without their two best wide receivers. So I think I like Goddard and I like Smith. And then on the Buccaneers side, they have a lot of injury questions. Chris Godwin's been a wagon for me this year, whether it's receptions, receiving yards, and on my fantasy football team. I was thinking Baker Mayfield taking the over on his yards, but I'm not really liking that anymore. Just thinking about the script of the game. Sleeper pick, I have Bucky Irvin to score a touchdown today.
Oh, I'm writing that one down. I like that. I like that one, bro. I'm writing that one down so I don't forget.
And Rashad White's questionable, so we'll see.
Yeah, exactly, bro. Like that's straight value play right there. I mean, a bit of a gamble, but I love it. All right, man.
Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you. Let's go to AI Tony.
Yeah, it's crazy because I had White as my anytime touchdown, so now I might have to add Bucky to that. But yeah, that's definitely what I got. I got Hurts, like everybody says, Barkley, like everybody says, Evans definitely, and Godwin, because the secondary for Philly is just still not there. And like you said, again, the pass rush isn't there, so Baker will be sitting back there forever, just tearing them apart. And I do have Baker for 2 passing TDs, and Hurts for 1 passing TD, Hurts for 1 rushing TD. But now I'm going to add Buck to that if White doesn't go, because Philly does give up a lot of yards rushing and TDs rushing. So yeah, those are my picks. Thank you for that prop.
Bro, that Baker 2 passing touchdowns, I fucking love it, bro. What are we getting that at? Hold on, I'm not going to spend too much time looking.
You say plus 108.
Plus 108 for it? Yeah, I'm taking that quick double up. I like that a lot, bro. That's the one for me right there. All right, appreciate that. Lit, did you go? It's on
No,
you,
but I
Lit.
pretty much went because everybody said all the good stuff. But no, I
Fact.
actually, hey, I really didn't even like this game too much. I really only targeted for some touchdown plays just to have some fun for some content. But I'm with y'all on Hurts for the touchdown, Quan, and Godwin and Evans on the other side. So I might try to run a first TD, and I'm thinking I want to run Evans for the first TD if he's playing. So yeah.
Yeah, that would be a gem, bro. I like that one a lot. That
Does
would
anyone
be
like Evans for 2 TDs? If you,
even that would be
that
glorious.
that would be dope too. Yeah.
Yeah, Mike Evans for 2 TDs. I'm telling y'all, I think I really do believe it. With Baker having more time in the pocket, which I absolutely think he gets today. I mean, we have yet to see Mike Evans really, really bust out. And I'm telling you, man, this game has Mike Evans written all over it. If Baker can get that ball out and he has time to actually survey, I mean, he's going to be targeting Evans, right? We just haven't seen it so far because, like I said, this man spends more time on his ass than he does throwing the ball. Today, I think he actually gets that time in the pocket. I think all of you have hit it perfectly with this game. Mike Evans at 2+ touchdowns, y'all, is at 1,100. So, not a bad look at all. I think that's value. The
I just
touchdown
locked it
alone.
in.
Yeah, the touchdown alone, bro, is a plus 140, which is just value all on its own. So I love it, man. Love the looks we gave for this game. Anyone else got anything to wrap this one up? No? All right, perfect. Let's move on. See what we got next. Next game we got, guys, we got the Steelers taking on the Colts. Not the prettiest game, but it's a game that I really do like. It's one of the games that I personally picked out today for myself. Like as a play that I might actually give out. So we got the Steelers coming in at a minus 130 on the road today, where you got the Colts at a plus 110 at home. We got a total of 40 here, locked up on both sides at a -110. And then they're asking us to lay 2.5 points with the Steelers here on the road. So Colts are a home dog. First of all, this total is ridiculous. I think it is a bit of I think it's a bit of a disrespect to these two offenses. And I know you're probably scratching your head like, Plug, what offenses are you talking about? But to be fair, they're there. Steelers defense has been one of the best in the entire league, if you ask me. This Steelers defense has been immaculate. Holding teams to an average of 10 points or under in the first few weeks. But this Steelers offense is also extremely underrated, in my opinion. And not talked about enough because their defense is stealing all the spotlight. Last week we seen a good boost from this offense, right? Every week from the Steelers, we see their offense look better and better. They put up 20 points, 346 total yards, and let's be real, this Colts defense has not looked good. And this total is way too low. I don't think the Colts are going to come out here and lay an egg. I think the Colts will help put points on the board here. I love the over in this spot. When I seen this total, I was like, bro, I fell in love with the over here. And I can guarantee you the under is probably going to be a pretty big bet here because a lot of people are going to see Steelers automatically click in their head defense and click the under. Where I don't think that's going to be the case. This is probably going to be the best offensive game we've seen from the Steelers this entire season. Will be today. So I like the Steelers team total. I like the Steelers here. I do lean Steelers to win, but much rather take the Steelers team total and take the game to go over in this one, in my opinion. It's one of my more favorite plays of the day. All right, let's go to Cali.
Again, nope, not on it. Staying away. Enjoy it. Lean the under, but I will be sitting back watching this one. I don't have hardly anything for this. It'll be an enjoyable view.
All right, perfect, man. Let's go to Young Dell.
All right, so for this game, I'm liking George Pickens and Alex Pierce and Michael Pittman for yards and touchdowns. I'm feeling Justin Fields and Jonathan Taylor. I don't know if y'all like those two.
I love it. I think Jonathan Taylor is probably going to be their main. Jonathan Taylor is who's going to keep the Colts running in this game 100%. He's probably going to put the Colts on his back in this game the way I see it. So I agree with you. If you target anyone on the Colts, Jonathan Taylor is probably an amazing look there. Let's go to Lit.
Yeah, not much from this game. I agree with my man Dale on the touchdown. JT on that side. That's the only touchdown I got from this game. But Pickens is another leg for that parlay, so that's 50 receiving yards for Pickens. I also like his 4 receptions, getting a lot of targets and a great spot. So that's where we're at.
Love it, man. Love it, bro. All right, let's go to AI Tony.
Yeah, nah, Steelers fan. I don't bet because every time I bet on the Steelers, they either lose, and when I don't bet on them, they win. So I strictly stay away from Steelers. But go Steelers! I hope they do win. But yeah, I'm staying away from this.
I tried to save the two Steeler fans for last on this one because I really wanted to hear y'all's opinion here. All right, but that's fair. That is completely fair. AI Tony. All right, let's hear from Prop Kitchen. I know you're a big Steelers fan as well.
Well, the player I like a lot today, and shout out to one of my guys in my Discord who, is also taking this prop, but my jersey, I have a Najee Harris jersey on, and I think this is his day. I mean, the Colts ranked 32nd in rushing defense. Jaylen Warren is not playing. Now the Steelers their offensive line got a little banged up. But if I had to bet on somebody to score and have a good game, I mean, it has to be Najee Harris. Justin Fields has shown that he can move the ball down the field. And if anyone watched the Steelers last year, that was it was just not the case. Kenny Pickett, the fact that they won double-digit games is just last year was just mind-blowing. But, Justin Fields and Najee Harris should keep them afloat. George Pickens is just full-on community. I obviously, with what I do on the X space, is I'm interacting with a lot of the community, and I see if I see it play at least 20 times from 20 different people, I know it's pretty popular and it should be good. So I mean, yeah, you gotta like Pickens, at least 50+ yards, I would say. Jonathan Taylor on the other side, I mean, you have to, he just has to score. I mean, if there's going to be someone to score in this game, it has to be JT. When it comes to who wins this game, man, I couldn't. It depends on what Colts team shows up. I mean, if it's they look very inconsistent. Anthony Richardson looks very inconsistent. I like Anthony Richardson scored anytime touchdown too, though. So, like like Wager said, and I'm excited to watch this one. I'm not laying too much on it.
All right. Yeah, I completely understand where you guys are coming from. It's definitely a tough game and not the best game on the board here. I just personally seen value in it, so that's why it's one of my favorite plays of the day today. I just see value on it. It's a game not many people will probably target today. So, all right, man. Appreciate all y'all on that. We got. See here, we got over 500 people in here, so appreciate all y'all, bro. Everyone listening to the stream. I mean, this is the biggest plug talk we have ever had. I have never had this many speakers on the show when streaming, and I am enjoying this like a motherfucker right now. So this is an awesome show, man. You guys are giving some great looks, and believe me, I got my pen and my paper, as should everyone listening as well, because these guys are up here dropping gems, man. So definitely appreciate it. If you guys can share the space, please share the space. Give everyone up here a follow. I believe some of us up here do sell a service. If you guys are interested in any of our services, please comment on who you would like the information for, and I will be happy to get you their information if they do sell that service. Believe me, do not take today on by yourself. It's a big card and it's a tricky day. All right, let's move on to the next game. By the way, I gave you guys the Steelers team total, but I did not give you a actual total. And you guys know me. I do alt line a lot. This one I'm going to alt line for the 20.5. I think we see the Steelers put up at least 21 points today. So we're getting over 20.5 for the Steelers team total at a plus 124. And that's exactly where I'm going in this. All right. Let's move on to the next game, man. Next game we got, it looks like it's going to be the, give me 1 second. DraftKings is tripping. All right. Here we go. We got the Saints taking on the Falcons. We got the Saints taking on the Falcons here. We got the Saints coming in at a plus 120. We got the Falcons at a minus 142 at home. So we are in Atlanta for this game. We got a total of 41.5. It's favored to the under, but slightly. And we got another spread sitting at a 2.5. It looks like the Falcons are laying 2.5 points here, where the Saints are getting 2.5. And I'm going to back Atlanta in this one, guys. You got to give me the Falcons. This is obviously NFC South game. We've seen this Saints team simply get outgained last week, and that's exactly what happened. That's exactly what lost them that game. The Eagles, the Eagles didn't even, I don't want to say they played good because they didn't. They just simply outgained the Falcons. That's what happened to them last week. Where we seen the Eagles was, I mean, honestly, it was a bad game, bro. It was just a bad game. So the Saints, I don't know if Kamara is out or not. I did see that he might not play this game. That is obviously big news. Even if he does play, I'm positive he's not going to be 100%, guys. And that is big for this Saints team. Now they have to go on the road, right? So now the Saints are going on the road to the Falcons, who have looked good so far, and Cousins has looked better each and every start he has played. So every game, Cousins is looking better and better, in my opinion. Also, the home team has won the last 3 games between these two teams. The home team has won and covered. So this just looks like a good spot for the Falcons, man. It's not my favorite game on the board, but definitely a game that could probably, probably take a unit or so from me. So give me the Falcons here on the money line at a -142, man. I think they get there today. All right, let's stop. Let's start with AI Tony. I think you're muted.
Yeah, I'm having difficulties with the mic. Yeah, so we're Atlanta and New Orleans. So I definitely do have Carr over 18.5. I think it's going to be a good game for him. Like you said, they're going to Atlanta. He's going to be throwing. He doesn't have AK, so that's one of my my big props. 18.5 completions. I do have Bijan for anytime touchdowns and 50 yards. I think he's going to have a good game against New Orleans' shady defense with the rush. I do have Sheed. He's definitely going to have 40 yards, and I do have him for anytime touchdown against that Atlanta defense. I scratch out AK because, like you said, he might not be playing. My sleeper might be Pitts. New Orleans gives up a lot of touchdowns to tight ends, so Pitts, you might see him get a anytime touchdown in this game, and that's what I got for this game.
All right, love it, man. Love it. I love the Pitts look. If anyone to go with Pitts, and like you said, AK might be out for this game, and that's big because that's who I would have targeted, and
Yep.
that could have changed my whole opinion on this game. To be fair, all right, man, appreciate it. Prop Kitchen.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely gonna be an interesting game so is Alvin Kamara like ruled out, or is it he's still questionable?
I seen questionable. I'll look it up for you though. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, so I mean, I wouldn't really be betting on the game itself, any team props without knowing that information. But when it comes to the Falcons, I like Darnell Mooney. He's been getting involved more and more in the offense, and it's kind of become like the third down guy for the Falcons. And short yardage, he has ability after the catch. I like him to get 4 catches today. I like him to get, over 40 yards. That's really, I'm not playing too much. Shaheed kind of burned me last week, so I might just hold off for a week on Rashid Shaheed. But yeah, I mean, I would love for Kyle Pitts to do something. That guy was a straight dog at Florida, and he was drafted 4th overall for a reason. I just want him to display that. Gotta like Drake London too, but if I had to go with anything, I'm liking, Darnell Mooney. I like his props today.
All right, perfect. So I do got a bit of an answer here for you. So he's had 2 limited practices to close the week. Both strong. He looked good. So it's saying that AK will be able to suit up this week. And basically they're saying if he gets ruled out, it would be a surprise. So it is basically saying that AK is going to be playing. And this article was updated an hour ago. So, all right, let's go to Cali Wagers. You got anything for this game?
My initial lean was the over. 2 dome teams playing in comfortable situation, but I've got futures on Atlanta, like a lot of people, win totals and a couple other things. So it'll be more of just a sit back and enjoy game. This week was weird. It seems like a lot of great teaser spots and then a lot of very easy layoffs for me. So I'll be pass.
All right, all right. Let's go to Young Dell.
All right, so on this game I'm feeling Shaheed, even though yeah, I heard AI Tony say Shaheed. Because Chris Olave is still out, right? I believe.
Yeah,
And
I think he. Let me see. I gotta look that up as well, but I'm almost positive.
His props are all still up, so I think he's expected to play.
because he has a hamstring injury.
Yeah.
They're both
So,
expected to play, but
yep, they both are expected.
And then Drake London, he's a monster. So I feel like he's gonna have like a big game as well. And then someone that no one mentioned is Ray Ray McLeod. Don't forget about him.
sneaky.
And then I also agree with the Robinson touchdown as well.
All right, I love it, man. McLeod's a good look, man. He's just one of them guys who is going to get the looks, man. He's going to get the targets at least. He's going to get play. So he's always a good look that most people don't really look at, man. I think that's a great look. Lit, what you got for this one, man? Falcons and Saints.
Yeah, I'm on my boy Drake London. I'm on his reception line at the 4.5. I love that. Hold on. I like Pitts as well. I like Pitts' receiving yards and the anytime touchdown. And hold on, I had one more. Oh yeah, I was just gonna say I would also as a little crazier play, like Dale said, because I actually feel like Drake might go crazy today. You can run him at 70 yards at plus 128. Throw that on a parlay. I wouldn't run it straight. I'd throw it on a parlay as a nice little parlay leg.
I like that, man. I like that a lot, bro. All right. Anyone got anything else for this game? This Falcons and Saints game. It's not the best game on the board, really. All right, let's move on to the next game, which is going to be another doozy. We got the Chicago Bears taking on the LA Rams, boy. All right, so we got the Rams at a plus 136. We got the Bears. Y'all ready for this? We got the Bears at a minus 162. We got a total of a 40 here. It's slightly favored to the over. We're getting 3 points with the Rams here. The Bears are laying 3 points at home. This line is screaming Bears. I mean, when I look at this line, I'm like, wow. Give me the Rams. I know both teams come in 1-2. The line opened up at 3 in favor of Chicago here. But I gotta take the Bears in this situation, man. I hate the price. Obviously, I don't think it's worth laying a price like this with the Bears. But at the same time, in this situation, I really do think it is. Just the situation alone. Last week we had a lot, like I said, a lot of big dogs win last week, man. Uh, and like I said, now these teams that all had them big wins last week are now in really good spots to get let down. Um, and not necessarily the Rams are in a letdown spot because they are obviously an underdog here. But again, it fits into my category of that kind of thing that I'm playing this week. Uh, Rams beat their division rivals in an epic, epic comeback win last week, guys. I mean, that was an amazing comeback. And on top of it, like I said, it was their division rivals. So now they play a Bears team that no one sees as a threat, right? But the Bears offense looked good last week, if you ask me. Williams has over 300 passing yards. The Bears got 26 first downs. They just are playing a little better, man. And this Rams defense is not good. Not good. I think the Bears have an opportunity to have a huge game today. Um, I my one guy that I like a lot today is Swift. Love Swift today. You give me his rushing yards over anytime touchdown. I'm in love with. Um, that's what I got here. Bears, Swift, touchdown, rushing yards. Let's get it. Let's go to it's lit.
Did not like this game at all. But I like Kyron Williams for a touchdown. I think that should be pretty solid. Also like his yards at 50. Can throw that in a parlay or a builder. Um, I honestly, I think I take his regular line. I'm trying to check and see what it's at now.
What are you
One
looking for
second.
again? Tell me. I'll find it.
I think I got it. His regular Russian line. What's his regular line at? 79.5. Yeah, I'd take the 79.5, honestly. Um, but yeah, that's all I have for that game. I didn't really touch this one too much.
All right.
Yeah,
And then
Kyron
it's
Williams, yeah, touchdown and the 50 yards and his regular line at 79.5.
all right. I like both. I like both them looks, man. It seems like It seems like my better plays are all on the ugly games today that you guys don't like. That's regular for me though. All right. Let's go to AI Tony, man.
Yeah, I'm with you with Chicago. I only have two props for LA. That's Kyren and Stafford, one passing TD. But Chicago, I got Ozuna over 2 receptions. I got Ozuna anytime touchdown. I got Moore anytime touchdown. And highlighted, I do have Swift anytime touchdown. And LA is open to vulnerable to tight ends. So I got Komet over 2 receptions. Not really a fan of Komet getting a touchdown, but if you want to throw that in there, you can. But yeah, I'm mostly leaning towards Chicago on this one.
Dude,
Sorry, I don't know how I missed it, Two Tone. Thanks for saying it. That's the last leg on the parlay, the 50 receiving. Odunze. That's the last 50 yard. Yeah, 50 yards receiving. He's on there.
yeah, Dunze bro, that's an amazing look, bro. I love that look a lot. I love the Swift touchdown even more from you, AI Tony.
Yeah, I got
Like
that
I
high.
said, yeah, that's one of my top ones today. I love Swift to find the end zone today. All right, let's go to Cali Wagers.
Yeah, I like the Bears today. Issues all over the place with the Rams. Coming off last week with that miracle coming back with the 49ers victory. I think it's very much a Bears spot. I'm not a huge Williams fan, but you know what? There's too much going right now. Both sides right now. The Bears defense is stronger than it's been in quite a long time going against weaker offense with so many issues across the board. I mean, I think a lot of people could be fooled with what they saw last week, not realizing what the Niners were, setting back so far with in terms of injury problems and everything else going on. I think it's a good Bears spot, a really good spot for them to prove it, in my opinion. And I think that today could line up pretty well for Chicago. So I do like the Bears.
Awesome, man. Love to hear it, man. Sounds like we're all on the same page here with the Bears. I love it.
I
Let's go
will
to
say real quick though, watching it in the background, it is raining very hard right now there.
Is it? Well, we definitely got to take that into consideration. I don't necessarily think that would, that would bother the Bears in Chicago. But I think that might actually bother these LA Rams a little bit, huh? So that's definitely something we got to take into consideration as well, because, Chicago is probably used to playing in that rainy weather. They probably like it, honestly, where the LA Rams will probably be very uncomfortable very quickly. Young Dell, you got anything for this game?
Yeah, so I gotta agree with Kyron Williams for the anytime touchdown, like AI Tony said. Um, I like DJ Moore and Odunze to get yards as well.
Love it, man. Love it. All right. Appreciate that, bro. All right. Let's anyone else got anything for this game before we move on?
Yeah, I got 2 spots. I didn't.
Did I call on you, prop? My bad. I might have missed you.
No, you're good.
Go ahead, man.
All
My
good.
bad.
No, you're good. So there's 2 receivers I'm liking in this one, and one of the guys just was ruled active. So it's a scary spot, but I like Keenan Allen over 40 yards in this game. And despite not doing it in week 1, he was targeted 11 times. 11 times in a game where Caleb Williams didn't even throw for 100 yards. So, and the Rams, when it comes to passing defense, they're probably near the bottom of the NFL. Just looking at what I'm looking at here, 31st in pass touchdowns, 29th in yards, completions 32nd. And, I think it's, Keenan Allen, like I said, 11 targets. That's what I really focus on is target share. And as long as he's healthy, he might be on a limited snap count. On the other side, I'm on the Tutu Atwell train today. I like Tutu Atwell over 40 yards as well. No Cup, no Nakua. He stepped up in a big way in their comeback win last week. Money line wise, I mean, I would really like the Bears to win this game. I'm not betting it, but I would really like for them to do that. I like Kyron touchdown, and I hope Caleb Williams has a good game for the sake of, my fantasy football team.
I think he will. I think Caleb Williams is probably going to have one of the biggest games of the year right or today. I mean, you hit on so many points that make this a good game for the Bears. Uh, this Rams defense is just terrible. I mean, they cannot stop the passing attack. They have trouble with the run. I mean, the Bears have a big opportunity to really shine today. I just hope they take advantage of it. All right. Let's move on to the next game, man. The next game we do not have a background for, but it's okay. We got the Patriots taking on the Niner gang. All right, so we got the 49ers at home. We're in San Fran for this game. You got the 49ers coming in as a 10.5 point favorite at home. They look to be the biggest favorite on the board today. Going against the New England Patriots, who are a 10.5 point underdog on the road. They give us a total at 42 here. It's slightly favored to the over in this one. There's no other way for me to go. I don't love this game at all, guys. But look, after the 49ers blew that last game, I think you got to take them big here. I think they bounce back in a big way. The Patriots is a perfect team to get right on. They truly are. The Patriots offense is an issue, and the 49ers are going to probably spend a lot of time in the backfield here. I mean, believe me, this team has the ability to do it. Brock Purdy should have a huge game today. This Patriots defense is nothing to worry about, and I can guarantee you they will have no answers. I'm expecting Brock Purdy to throw all over the field today. This game is probably going to get ugly, ugly by halftime. I'm expecting the 49ers to be on their way to a blowout, literally a blowout, by halftime. So I'm laying this number here. I'm actually going to lay the 9.5, because I like to buy them down like that, in NFL. So I'm gonna take the touchdown and a field goal here. I'm gonna lay the 9.5 with the 49ers here and call it a day. I mean, this should just be a easy one. Now, listen, I understand 49ers are getting a bit injury riddled here. I mean, you got Kittle missed last game, Samuels missed last game. I mean, this is big, right? But I still do believe in this team. I like Brock Purdy a lot. I think he comes out and shines today. Give me San Fran here, laying the 9.5. All right, let's start with Prop Kitchen.
So yeah, this is interesting. I like Jordan Mason to have a good game in this one. The Patriots just flat out aren't that great of a team. And, the 49ers have to kind of come up and have a big game in order to kind of rebuild their reputation as, a top dog in the NFL. They blew, what was it, 14 points? They
Yeah,
were
it
up two
was ugly.
touchdowns in a couple of minutes, 5 minutes. When it comes to props, I'm not really high on this game, just overall. You know, I'm staying away from this other than just, I think I like Jordan Mason score a touchdown.
Love it.
I'm
All
not
right.
doing too much with this.
All right, man. Appreciate it, bro. I like the Mason look. That's not bad at all. All right, let's go to it's lit.
I'm with y'all on the one-sided matchup here. I pretty much have Kittle for 40 yards receiving, of course, Jennings 25 receiving, and Purdy 225 passing yards. A little builder right there, but I think that's pretty solid. And for the touchdowns, Ramondre looks good. I know it's the 49ers defense, but they're pretty bad against the running back for touchdowns. And then who was it? Oh, Jennings as well. On the other side, Jennings for a touchdown.
I love it, bro. I love it. I mean, Callie, we're going to you next here. I mean, last week you had one of the best calls that I've seen all season long on the show. Last week, Callie, you gave us Jawan Jennings everything. That was your exact words. You said, I got one word for you, friend, Jawan Jennings. You said, take everything. You said, take his touchdown, take his receiving yards, take his receptions. You were spot on, my man. I mean, that was such a good fucking call. What do you think we do today with these Niners, bro?
I think I'm going to go back to Jennings again today. Not as wild, but I wouldn't be surprised, if the Niners end up doing what we expect them to do. I would not expect Kettle and Debo to be in there late. I would expect them to get their reps, get their run, get ahead, and try to get that rest because obviously they're not 100%. I like Brock Purdy over 1.5 touchdown passes today. I like Jennings on a much lower clip today. 40 yards, 40 plus is at 125, 50 plus is at 220, 60 is at 370. I'll probably dabble again in a couple of those just in terms of his ability. They're going to get him reps again today. He's got confidence. And, I've always liked him. And last week, really came to fruition with him having to be the guy. He did everything he could last week, and the defense really let him down. So I expect a pissed off Niners team. The vibe in the Bay is it's not a happy one right now. My biggest total of the year was under 11.5 wins for the Niners. So I'm not thrilled about it, but at the same time, it's kind of playing out in a different form correctly. So it's not going to be a beautiful game, to say the least. I will be there, so I'll try to stream later. So hopefully it'll be fun. But hard to go against the Niners. Hard to go against receiver props today. I also liked Kittle 50 plus today. I expect him to have a decent day and a couple decent receptions over the middle. He should get close to that number. 40 plus is 165, like you had said earlier. 50 plus is already in the plus numbers. So I would look at him and maybe him for a touchdown as well.
Love it, man. I love it. All right, let's go. Appreciate that, bro. Let's go to Young Dell.
All right, so this game, I'm looking at Jennings as well, because because like you said, Samuel's not gonna be 100%, and Kettle either. Also, like Demario Douglas from the Patriots side, because he's a solid receiver, and also I like Brandon Ayuk. I don't think anyone mentioned Ayuk, but Ayuk is a beast, and he should be getting a lot of receptions today as well. I like Ayuk anytime touchdown. Mason and Stevenson. I don't know if anyone mentioned Stevenson. Yeah.
Two great calls. Ayuk is not getting as much love as he did last year. I know we're still early in the season and we have yet to see much from him, but we have to remember still the level that this guy plays at, right? I mean, he is talented, bro. This guy has ton, a ton of talent, and you got to only think that he's going to go on a streak soon, right? Like it's coming. So I love the fact you brought him up, man, because last year, we could not have a show without saying Ayuk something, and now it's kind of just, he's kind of just pushed under the rug here, where I think he's not done yet. We're going to see a lot more of this guy coming up. All right. AI Tony, I believe you're the last one to go, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I'm definitely with you, Dell, on that one with Ayuk. I got him. Leaning more to 49ers. Mason, anytime touchdown. Jennings is over 2.5 receptions. Definitely staying with that. The only people I'll dabble with, and because New England burnt me, I think it was the Monday night game. I had Stevenson. I was all New England, and they didn't even show up. And it's probably going to be the same thing this game. If you want a juicy line, definitely Hunter, because he'll probably be the only person open against that 49ers defense. And if you want to go Hunter, 2.5 receptions, that's really the only people I'm touching on New England when it comes to that game.
Love it, man. Love it. All right. Appreciate you, bro. All right. We got Lando saying everything y'all saying is fire in the comments. Lando, appreciate that, man. We got some good minds up here today, man. Like I said, earlier, this is a great show. I'm really enjoying myself, man. All right, let's keep it pushing, man. By the way, man, you guys, we got almost 600 people in here, bro. If we hit 600 people, in this show today, I'll do a giveaway. All right. But you have to, if you're on, you have to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And believe me, I will do this. You have to follow all these speakers up here. And I will reach out and ask every one of these guys when I pick the winner if that person is following you. So I will do a giveaway if we hit 600 people, and we're only 7 people away. So I'm pretty sure we're going to hit 600. I'll do a giveaway, but you have to follow the YouTube channel, which is the Outlet Sports Ventures, and you have to follow all the speakers up here. And I'll pick a winner by the end of tonight, and I'll give you a month free of VIP of any one of these guys that sell a service. You can pick any one of these guys, and I'll pay for a month of VIP for you. All right. So that's the giveaway. Any one of these guys up here speaking that sell a service, I will give you, if you pick one of them, I'll pay for a month free of their VIP for you. All right. But like I said, you got to follow the Outlet Sports Ventures. We have to reach 600 viewers, and you have to follow everyone up here. All right. Let's move on to the next one. We got the Commanders taking on the Cards. We got the Commanders taking on the Cardinals here. Not my favorite game on the board, but we're still going to talk about it because that's what we do here. We talk about everything. So we got the Cardinals coming in. Pretty big favor here at -175 at home. They're laying 3.5 points here. We got the Commanders getting 3.5. We got a total of 48.5. Slightly favored to the over. Over the 48.5 here. I mean, Cardinals, I guess. Very interested to hear where you guys are. Washington comes into this game trying to find their third win in a row, which is shocking. I mean, they went into Cincinnati on Monday Night Football, nonetheless, and rolled out, bro. Like, loved it. But the Commanders have looked pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, they have looked pretty good. Their offense looks decent. Their defense is a worry. This Commanders defense has been a big problem, and that's why I'm scared to back this team. When we're talking about this Arizona team, I mean, they blew out the Rams. That was expected. The Rams also have what? A terrible defense. And the Cardinals took care of business in week 2. And that's why I'm coming into this game thinking, okay, we're going to see Arizona beat the brakes off of Washington because Washington has, if not a worse defense, just as bad as the Rams. Um, so I really like what we have seen from Daniels. Like I said, besides whatchamacallit, he is one of my, besides Bo Nix, Daniels is one of my top rookies here of the year so far. I mean, I love this guy, bro. He looks amazing out there for Washington so far. But I just don't think they're going to be able to get it done against Murray and the weapons he has today. I honestly, guys, I think it's going to be too much. I think this line is a little disrespectful to the Cardinals. I'm not going to lie to you. Even though I do like everything I've seen from Washington, I think the Cardinals could probably win this game by at least, 10 points at least. And it wouldn't surprise me at all if they came out on top by at least 10. So I'll be happy to lay the field goal here. I'll even run this up to about a 6.5 with the Cardinals. All right, let's start with Callie.
Yeah, I mean, I got a million friends that are Durs fans, so I've been pulled into this Commanders world, which is skewed it. I've got Kyler Murray, comeback player of the year, offensive player of the year. I got like 50, 65 to 1 in a couple spots. So I want him to keep putting up those massive numbers, but at the same time, I could care less what really happens to Arizona. The defense has been what we expect from them. The offense has been, pretty damn efficient. But to me, this is a very, very easy lay. I looked at teasing possibly the over with the Durs up to 10.5, but I'm not going to force a play on it. I do like points in this game regardless. Been impressed with what Daniels has been able to do. He's been great. It's been exciting to see him do well and have some success. Will that continue? Time will tell, but I do like the offensive side on both these teams. They definitely have no problem, especially on the Arizona side, trading offense for defense all day. So if the Durs can keep up, I could see this one getting over the number.
Yeah, I don't think that's a bad look at all, Callie. I actually like that look, man. That's not bad at all. All right, let's head to let's go to Lit.
So for this one, I got 2 touchdown plays, anytime touchdowns. James Conner for a touchdown and Marvin Harrison, of course, for a touchdown. And then I got Marvin Harrison for 50 receiving yards and Kyler Murray for 2 passing touchdowns. You can go 1 passing touchdown if you want to throw that on a builder type of thing, but for a regular parlay leg, I like the 2.
I love it, man. I love it. Love that Connor look as well. On point with that one for real. All right, let's go to AI Tony.
Yeah, I'm with Lit on this one, like bar for bar, word for word. I definitely got Daniel 1 passing touchdown, Murray 1 passing touchdown, Harrison Jr. Anytime, Harrison over 50 yards receiving. I do have Murray over 21.5 completions. I think he's going to be throwing the ball with these now. He's running it, and I definitely have Connor highlighted here, anytime touchdown. Don't forget about Robinson Jr. He should have a decent game. He should see the end zone. And my sneaky pick is going to be probably Noah Brown for anytime touchdown against that Arizona defense.
I love that, bro. Nice. Good shit. All right, let's go to Prop Kitchen.
It's hard to follow up with all the great props that were just dropped. I also like Marvin Harrison Jr. to score in this one. I like a stack with Kyler Murray's passing yards plus Marvin Harrison's receiving yards. You can alt it, you can drop it down. I like Harrison to get at least 60, and I like Murray to get over 230. I believe that's around where his line's at right now. On the Washington side, there's no Austin Eckler, so I do like Robinson Jr. as well. I like Brian Robinson to to either get in the end zone or just have a solid game. It's too, and I do like, you're just talking about sprinkling the over, which I'm considering it because I can see this game kind of being very high scoring. I like a lot of overs in this game. I like Jaden Daniels to score. I like Brian Robinson. I like Terry McLaurin as well. I mean, he kind of finally had his little breakout game last week. So I think this will be a fun game. I do.
Yeah, 100%. I think this is a very good prop game, honestly. I really do. I think it's a very good prop game. So I love it. All right, let's wrap this game up with Young Dell. What do you got for us, man?
All right, so Washington side, I like Daniels like 175 to 200 passing yards. Robinson around like 40 rushing yards. Daniels at least 25 rushing yards. I like Terry. I don't know if anyone mentioned Terry, but I like him to get 40. And then Zach Ertz possibly 25. And then on the Cardinals side, I like Kyler Murray to throw for at least 200 to 25, like agreeing with prop. And I like Connor 40 rushing, and then Marvin Harrison 50 receiving, and then Michael Wilson 25. I don't know if anyone mentioned Mike.
No, you hit on a lot of points that I don't believe were really mentioned, but they were all really solid looks, man. All right, appreciate you, man. All right, anyone else got anything for this one as we move on to the next game? All right. By the way, we did hit the 600. We're actually at 648 right now. So great job, man. Awesome. So we will get to. I will do a giveaway. 100%. I will do a giveaway for you guys that do not sell a service in here. Uh, I don't know how we can make this work because I feel bad, right? So because lit, I don't think you sell a service, do you?
Yeah, we good.
Oh, okay, cool. All right, so I think everyone does. Young Dell, you do, right?
Yeah, I do.
All right, perfect. We're all good then. All right.
Just one thing, plug. My service just went up to $3,000. So.
Oh my God, you're killing me, bro. I'm not going to be able to make. We're going to have to set up a payment plan. We're going to have to set up a payment plan.
Someone's
All right.
really going to get a deal later.
All right. So yeah, man, like I said, make sure you guys are following all of these speakers up here, man. They will be mentioned again and they will do a full rundown at the end of the show where you can find them. But make sure you guys, if you go on Twitter, it'll be easy to find who these guys are right on one of our posts. All you have to do is make sure you follow all of these speakers up here and go to YouTube and look up the Outlet Sports Ventures and follow our page. I'm going to pick a winner from the subscribers out of the Outlet Sports Ventures YouTube page. Once I do, I'm going to verify that you're following Cali Wagers, Prop Kitchen, AI Tony, It's Lit, Young Dell, and myself. And if you are, and I selected you as a winner, you could pick anyone's VIP service that is up here speaking, and I will give you a month for it. All right. So definitely appreciate it, man. I think we're going to probably hit about 700 people in here today, which is incredible. All right. Next game, man. Here's a pretty anticipated game just because it's got the Chiefs name on it. But we got the Chargers taking on the Chiefs, man. This is a 4:25 start time. We have the Chiefs on the road here, laying 7 points, and we got the Chargers getting 7 points at home. Plus 270 on the money line. The Chiefs are they're a minus 340. And then we got a total of 41 here. Slightly favored to the over in this one. I was thinking, I'm just going to go ahead and back the Chiefs here, call it a day, and keep this game pushing. But looking at it, man, one thing I forgot is Chargers could be without Herbert. Okay. So now I'm thinking Chargers without Herbert. What could happen here? What could they possibly do here to to keep themselves in this game besides their defense? Well, I think they're going to take a very, very heavy run approach in this game. I think they are going to run the ball, run the ball, run the ball. We already know that this defense is pretty good on the Chargers. I think this game has every bit of a gritty in the trenches slugfest type of game here, guys. I think this under is probably a really solid look, especially with no Herbert. Like I said, I could see the Rams running the ball, keeping the Chiefs off the field as long as they can. Um, I mean, this just has a making of a low game. I mean, on top of it, we can see this. It's a divisional rivalry game, honestly, right? I mean, everything is fitting here. Everything is fitting for just a low scoring, physical, hard hitting battle. So you got to give me the under in this one, 39 and a half. I would have loved to maybe slap this on a VIP play, man. I mean, the more I'm looking at this game, the more I like it. I mean, dude, you got Chargers with Bosa. I mean, oh man, yeah, I love this under actually, man. I talked myself into right into betting this one. Give me the under here between the Chiefs and the Chargers, man. All right, let's start with Young Dell.
All right, so there's four lines I like here. I like Carson Steele to get at least 40 rushing yards. I like Rasheed Rice to get 60. I like J.K. Dobbins to record at least 60, and then Quentin Johnston. I don't know how to say his last name, but him to get at least 25, and then all of them to get a touchdown too.
All right, all right. Let's go to Cali Wagers.
Yeah, this one correlated real well. Chiefs and the under. Chiefs have already been that under team. We know that they want to run the ball. Very different than what we're used to with them years past. I think that correlates real well. This is the game I mentioned earlier. I made a mistake on the quarterback. I was concerned they play Herbert, and it seemed like a huge mistake if they did, having to bye next week, get him 3 weeks off versus push him out again against this Chiefs team. And it seems fitting too. Chiefs seem to play up, down, whatever it is, their competition. Seems like if they can control the clock, control the ball, simple Chiefs win feels right. And it's never as easy as it comes down on paper, but feels like this one correlates real well. And I like definitely like the under. We know that that's a Harbaugh style. He's going to want to pound it, ground it. And the Chiefs are a team now that have zero problems playing that way with them. So I like the under.
Yeah, I love it, man. I mean, I was thinking like, okay, Chiefs, keep it pushing, but man, when I just started breaking down this game here, man, I was like, bro, this is awesome. And I love the fact that this total, right, opened up at a 39 and a half. Okay? Opened up at a 39 and a half, guys. We are now up to a 41. By kickoff, don't be surprised if we got a 41 and a half. Public loves the over. It's got the Kansas City Chiefs name written on it. So the over is just more of a target. Man, we got a gem here in my opinion. All right, let's go to Prop Kitchen.
I mean, I think everything about this game has already been said. Justin Herbert's not playing. Is he fully rolled out, or is he still questionable?
I'm thinking he's not playing, bro. But I don't have like a confirmation.
Right.
But I don't think he's playing, bro.
I mean, I like the J.K. Dobbins. I like his outlines 50. I think he's a ladder type guy in this game, 40 plus, 50 plus, 60 plus, and just keep kind of trying to get on him. So, I mean, I don't really see who else makes a difference for the Chargers. I also like the under in this one. As a Steelers fan, one thing they love to do that the Kansas City Chiefs love to do is play down to their competition. So I'm actually going to bet that right now. I think Callie convinced me a little bit on it, so I like it. He sold me on it.
What was that? What did you say you're betting?
I like the under. I like the
Oh,
under.
the under. Okay. Okay,
And then-
perfect. Yeah, I
And then I
love
think
it,
I'm gonna
dude.
take it. I think I'm gonna take it with Dobbins 40 rushing yards, just as a little second leg.
I love it. And actually, I just looked. I asked Gemini, Google Gemini, and they said Justin Herbert is actually expected to suit up in week 4. I can't see it. I truly can't. So I don't necessarily think that, I love Google Gemini, I really do. But I think it's wrong on this one. So I don't think Herbert's going to suit up. I truly don't. But we'll see. All right, let's go to Lit. Lit, you got anything for this Chiefs game, man?
Got 3 legs. Rashi Rice 60 yards receiving. Rashi Rice touchdown. And then I'm gonna be stupid here. I'm gonna go Kelsey for a touchdown.
Oh,
Yeah, don't kill me, everybody.
I was waiting
Gonna
for
be
it.
dumb.
he's killing my
Gonna be
fantasy
dumb.
football team. That's what he's doing.
I was going to mention him
dumb.
too, but I'm glad you did.
I got you, bro.
People just,
Someone had to do it.
hey, man, that's tough, man. But hey, it's going to come, right? I mean, that's what we've been thinking. It's going to come. But it's just how much are you going to lose trying to get there? I don't know, man. Has Taylor Swift shown up at every game so far, right? Like
Every
this
game.
is, yeah.
Every
I think
She's
you might need to
He's
try
loyal,
just
Fred.
just try Taylor Swift to just not show up at one, and let's see what happens. All right. I think the media would absolutely not know what to do. I mean, seriously, that would make their job so much harder because then they would actually have to focus on the game again. Uh, AI Tony, man, let's wrap this up. You got anything good for this Chiefs and Chargers
Yeah.
game?
Yeah, just basically what everybody says. Dobbins, anytime touchdown, over 50 yards rushing. I do have Worthy instead of Rice. Worthy did have a good game, opening game, and I think they're going to utilize him more against this Chargers defense, this LA defense. And instead of Steele getting on every time touchdown, I think it's going to be Pernine. I think you say his name right. Yeah, I think he's going to be coming out of the backfield. He's probably going to get a touchdown. I feel it in that one. That's really all I got. I do have Quentin Johnson, but now that you said that Herbert isn't playing or he is playing, I think I might just scratch that. But those are the only props I got for this game.
All right, perfect, man. I think that is everybody for this game. Let's anyone else got anything before we move on? All right, perfect. We got
Go
2
Taylor.
more. Go ahead.
I'm saying
you
go
said?
Taylor.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah. Hey man, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a Swiftie. All right. Let's move on to the next game. We only got 2 games left, guys. So we're almost done, and then we're going to give you guys our best bets. Everyone is going to go over. They're going to plug themselves in and let you guys know where to find them and their services, and we'll get you guys out of here in plenty of time for kickoff. So this show ran smoothly and perfect, man. All right, so we got the Browns today. We got the Browns taking on the Raiders. So we got the Browns at a minus 135 on the money line on the road. We got the Raiders at a plus 114 as a home dog here. We got a total of 37. And it's actually favored to the under here at a minus 112. They're asking us to lay 2.5 points with the Browns. They're giving us 2.5 points with the Raiders. The line opened up at a minus 1.5 in favor of the Raiders, with the total opening up at a 37. Your guess is good as mine on this game, guys. I am going to go ahead and lay it with the Raiders here, but am I in love with it? Hell no. I have no idea about either one of these teams, bro. I mean, I really don't. I don't know what to think. They both had like huge games, but they're coming off of massive disappointing games. I mean, I just don't know, man. I think I trust the Raiders at home for that reason, because they're at home. The Browns on the road is just not that convincing to me. I mean, you can honestly say, let's be real. This this Las Vegas passing attack is nice, right? Like we could say that. It is really nice, bro. At least what we've seen in the last 3 weeks, it's beautiful. Uh that is one thing that I can honestly say that I can say positive about this team. Other than that, I mean Watson is still, I don't know, man. Ever since moving from Houston, can we say that he looks comfortable? I
He
don't
hasn't
think
been
so.
comfortable since the allegations.
Yeah, I mean, right, there you go. I mean, he's just not comfortable, man. Like, I don't know. We got a couple trends here that I just looked up because I need something to go off of. So the Raiders are 9-3 against the spread in their last 12 games as home favorites. The Browns are 3-7-1 against the spread in their last 11 games as road underdogs. So that fits right into what I'm saying here. It's a game that I don't love, but give me the Raiders here, man. Just for them reasons I mentioned, it's a game I'm not running to the window on. But it's going to be the Raiders here. All right, let's go to Cali.
Easy, probably easiest layoff of the day for me. I got zero interest in either of these teams right now. Nope. That's
I'm
all I
not
got.
mad.
There's my analysis. Nope.
Yeah, there's plenty of other games where we can have our money at today for sure. All right, let's go to AI Tony.
Yeah, I only have a couple of props for this game. I've still decided between Zamir White, he is due for a TD, or Addison. Browns do give up a lot of touchdowns to running backs, so I'm still going to check the charts on those two. If you want to run both of them, you can run both of them, but Zamir is due for a touchdown, and he looks good, and Ford is definitely getting a touchdown against this Las Vegas defense, and maybe probably over 40 yards rushing. Still on the fence with Cooper and Moore for anytime touchdowns on that. Really, the only thing I like is Ford and his rushing yards, and I'm still on the fence with Zamir and Addison for touchdowns on that. That's really it I got for that game.
All right. Appreciate you, bro. I mean, I'm glad you could come up with that. That's more than I was able to. All right, let's hear from Lit.
So I got 40 from Brock Bowers, 40 receiving yards, 40 from Amari Cooper, and then I'm gonna go Jacoby Myers for a touchdown, and that's it.
Love the Myers look. Love the Myers look. I think he definitely finds the end zone some way, somehow today. I think you're spot on with that one. All right, let's go to Prop Kitchen.
Yeah, so definitely an ugly game. There's no Devontae Adams for the Raiders. So that definitely changes a lot with their passing attack. As a player, I would say it's a little sneaky. I like Trey Tucker in this one. I don't know if I like him to score. I think he has a solid game and hits his, receptions, whether it's 1.5 or 2.5. I like him to at least get 3 catches, 40 yards. One little prop that I found that I'm on, I like Brock Bowers to, I think it's over 16.5 longest reception. He's hit in 3 out of 3 games. Again, there's no Devontae Adams. They have to throw the ball to somebody. When it comes to the Browns, man, I like Amari Cooper. I mean, he got the target share and finally was getting fed. But, I mean, I actually looked up when you were talking about sacks. Deshaun Watson actually leads the NFL in sacks. Baker Mayfield was 3rd. I'm not big on this one.
I didn't think. I thought he would have been at least 2nd. Holy shit! I'm glad you brought that up, man. Thanks.
Yeah, so I'm not loving this game at all. What's the over under at?
So they now got the over under in this game set at a 37.
Oof.
So yeah, it actually opened up at a 37. So it hasn't moved up or down.
Yeah, I'm just gonna lay off.
All right, I'm not mad at you, man. All
What
right,
did you
Young
have
Doug.
Brock at? Sorry to cut you off. Would you have Brock at the longest reception?
18. I think it was 18. No, 16.5. 16.5.
Yeah, now it's 17.
It said I think it went up.
I still like it. He had 20 plus, a 20 plus catch in all 3 games.
I like it, man. I'd never take those kind of bets. I don't know
I
why.
usually don't either.
I'm not, just not good at them, man. I mean, trying to figure out like a player having a longest, like, what is his longest reception going to be today? I mean, that is just a hard thing to try to, you know what I mean?
Well,
But
they have
Of course.
the prop crash, and they could see. I think one of the hardest ones that a lot of people are doing now is the first quarter, and a lot of people are cashing out on that 5 yards for the first quarter, 10 yards for the first quarter. I know there's a bunch of apps that you could see their trend, and you could probably follow
Oh,
that.
yeah. Prop stock cash in that way. So
Yeah.
Brock Bowers, week 1 had a 26-yard catch. Week 2 had a 27-yard catch. And week 3 had a 21-yard catch. And again, there's
Okay.
no Devontae Adams today.
All
So.
right. Yeah, and it's at negative 125 for 17.5. So I'll probably take that. Thank you.
Yes,
all
sir.
right, I might tell that with y'all today, man. Normally, and that's probably why I don't do them much and why I think it's so hard, because I don't necessarily use use them prop apps like I should. You know what I mean? Because honestly, I should use them more. I mean, they're just tools at our disposal that are very helpful. All right, let's go to Young Dell. You got anything for this game?
Yeah, all right. So I want to start off with a guy that wasn't mentioned, Jerry Judy. It's like he slept on, and another lock is Cooper, and then Bowers, and then also Myers, all for yards.
I love it. I love the Jerry Judy look. I think that is great. Glad you brought him up. Let me see here. Trying to find something to go along with them for you here, but I don't see anything. All right, yeah, I don't see any stats or any trends going with them, but I do like that look a lot, man. All right, let's move on to the last game. We got the Buffalo Bills taking on the Ravens, man. All right, so we got another, man. Tell me the books do not love this 2.5 today. I mean, they absolutely love this line. We got the Bills at a plus 114. We got the Ravens at home at a minus 135. We got a total of 46.5 here. We got the Bills getting 2.5 points, and they're asking us to lay. They're asking us to lay 2.5 points. With the Ravens here. Listen, it might. We got what the Buffalo Bills coming in 2-0, right? Or 3-0. What are they? 2-0? I'm tripping. What are they right now?
3-0.
They're 3-0, right? So, and I think didn't the Ravens, they lost one
1
game
and 2.
or they lost 2 now, so they're 1-2 now. All right. So look, man, I'm a big Allen guy. I'm a big Buffalo Bills guy. I like them a lot this year. I just like betting this team. I'm not a fan. I just like betting this team. You know, and I don't want to be biased here, but I have to take the points here, man. I mean, I have to. You know, they demolished Jacksonville, bro. Demolished them. They held the Jags to 239 yards, 147 passing. I mean, it was just a beautiful performance, man. Then you had the Ravens. They had a pretty wild game against the Cowboys. I give them that. Last weekend, they grabbed their first win. It was good. Baltimore is a great team. Defensively, the Ravens have issues, in my opinion, and that is going to be a big problem against this Bills offense. Okay, when you gave up 361 yard passing, that is a problem to me, right? Because Dallas was playing from behind most of that game, and to be fair, I don't know who's going to be playing from behind in this game, but Buffalo should be able to at least keep the Ravens contained well enough where they will at least cover a field goal here. So I'm gonna take the Bills here. I'm gonna take the 3.5, pay the juice. I do think the Bills could win this outright. But this is a game I'm a little nervous on. One thing I always take, man, in Bills games, and I'm not going to stop. You got two very, very dual threat quarterbacks here between Allen and Lamar. Don't be surprised if both of them don't find the end zone. I think Allen and Lamar touchdown parlay might be a good one here. I think we're going to see both these quarterbacks use their legs a lot in this game today. So I will take Allen for an anytime touchdown, and I might just sprinkle that Allen and Lamar anytime touchdown parlay today. All right, we're going to start it off with Young Dell.
All right, so I'm a Ravens fan, so on their side I can speak a little bit. So I like Henry's rushing, Lamar for 25 plus, which he should get by halftime. Henry a touchdown, and then Isaiah Likely. I'll say that first over Mark Andrews because Mark hasn't really been Mark this year. All right, so on the Bills side, I like Khalil and Kincaid. Also, Keon Coleman is a little sneaky prop.
I love it, man. I'm glad you're a Ravens fan, so we could actually hear something like notable on that. Definitely like it. All right, let's go to AI Tony.
Yeah, I'm with Dell on that. I was torn between Likely and Andrew, but you just helped me out with that one. I do have Henry, I do have Lamar, I do have Coleman. These are some I'm just looking at. I do have Likely over 20 yards receiving over Andrews. I do have Kincaid for 3.5 receptions. And I do have Derek Henry. This might be an easier prop too, over 6.5 receiving yards. But I'm gonna go with Likely though with the anytime touchdown. I thought this would be the game that Andrews would show up, but I'm gonna go with you Dell on that one with Likely for anytime touchdown.
All right, all right. Let's go to Prop Kitchen. I do want to ask a question before you go, real quick, Prop. Uh, and you guys can just chime in here. Do you guys think that the public is going to be betting the Bills or the Ravens today at this number? I personally think Ravens. I don't use any tools to find my public opinions. I use social media. I go to TikTok, I go to Instagram and Twitter, and I see where the most people are talking about a certain side, and that's how I judge my public opinion. Um, and I haven't been able to look yet because we've been on the show, but I truly believe it's going to be a highly public bet to be on the Ravens today. Can you guys agree with that, or you guys think that the Bills at plus money just looks too tempting?
I would lean the Ravens, but it could definitely go either way in this one. I mean, the Bills have been a better team so
So
far.
you think the public will be on the Ravens here?
I think the public will be on the Ravens a little bit.
I kind of
more.
think the same thing. I kind of do. How about you, Young Dell? I mean, you're a Ravens fan. Do you think that this is a public spot for your team?
Yeah, I personally think so because we picked up Derrick Henry this year, and then Likely's been killing it. So it's like,
Yeah, it's kind of hard,
it's a
and you're getting them
no-brainer.
at such a good number at home, right?
Yeah, it's a no-brainer, you know.
Yeah, I know. That's how I feel, man. Like, I don't know. It's tough. All right, appreciate that, guys. I just wanted to, get a feel for that one.
Yeah.
Prop Kitchen. I didn't mean to cut you off, bro.
No,
Go
you're
ahead.
good, man. So weather is going to be bad in this one. That's one thing to always factor in. So I like a lot of the rushing yard totals. I like Derrick Henry. I don't know what his line's at right now, probably in the 60s. I like him to go over. I like Lamar Jackson. I got him early at 53.5 rushing yards. I like him 50 plus and 60 plus. I think he has like you said at the beginning, I think he has a really good game. If I'm doing anytime touchdowns, I'm doing Mr. James Cook. I think James Cook gets in the end zone today. There's a lot to like. I like his rushing and receiving yards. If you want, do like 70 plus, he's easily, whenever all that in all three games. And I think the Ravens defense is a little a little overrated. I don't know. They're always been known as a really, really good defensive team. So people naturally are going to say, the Ravens have a good defense, but they haven't shown that yet.
All right, man. Appreciate that, bro. All right, let's go to Cali Wagers.
Yeah, I'm fighting off not hammering the Bills. I mean, what have the Ravens proven this year? Struggles and going against a team that, everyone talks about, the Ravens have been great on Sunday. I mean, so have the Bills. I think Bills are 17-6 on Sunday night as well. So I mean, hard to not go against a guy who's playing, maybe his best of his career right now in Allen, not making those mistakes and things that really hampered Buffalo in the past. They're clicking on all cylinders. I mean, obviously last week can get, or 2 weeks can get a little foolish with what the Bills have done in the last couple of weeks. But I mean, I don't know how I could get off that train right now. I like what Josh Allen's doing. I definitely like all those rushing props too. Like you guys said, Allen for a touchdown, Jackson for a touchdown. Hard to not look at the ball being on the ground, and two teams that have no problem pounding it with success, especially Sunday night in Baltimore, and it's going to be probably crappy weather out there, so even more of a reason to ground it and pound it with two teams that have no problem doing it.
Yeah, man. I knew we were going to be torn on this game. I knew it. I mean, this is a very tough game, man. It's going to be an awesome game. I'm glad it's the last game of the night because I can't wait to watch it. All right, it's lit, man. Wrap this up. What do you think about Baltimore or the Bills here?
So I got Josh Allen 225 passing yards. I know we're talking about the weather and everything, but if everything works out and everything, 225 passing. Zay Flowers 4 receptions. Shakir 40 receiving yards. Allen for a touchdown. Henry for a touchdown. Kincaid 25 receiving yards and 3 receptions. Yeah, those
All
would be the
right.
props I'm looking at, but I'm gonna definitely keep an eye on the weather getting closer to game time.
Yeah, for sure. That's definitely
Yeah.
going to play a part here, especially with them passing yards.
Mm-hmm.
All right, man. I love it. All right, it's 12:30. We got kickoff in a half hour. Trying to have this done in the next 10 minutes. So that was the last game we got, man. You guys, man, what an awesome show. Now it's time for us to put together our parlay. I'm going to go to each one of you guys. We need your best play in the NFL to build a parlay today. We are going to build a parlay out of all of us, 6 of us here. It's going to be a 6-leg parlay. We need your best prop bet or any bet. We just need a parlay piece for our parlay today. I don't care what the odds are. If you like the play, please give it to us. All right. I will go first. I'll start us off and break the ice here. Let me find it because I was not prepared to go first, but I am going Mike Evans. Okay. I'm pretty sure he's going to play, guys. So we're going to go Mike Evans here. We're going to take his receiving, or we're going to take his receptions. Let me see where you at, Mike Evans. Over 4.5 at a -135. That is going to personally be my first leg of the parlay. Mike Evans over 4.5 receiving yard. I mean, over 4.5 receptions. That's the first leg of the parlay. Let's go to Cali Wagers. What is your leg for the parlay?
Juwan Jennings over 35.5 receiving yards at +115.
So you are going Jennings receiving yards for the 49ers over
35.5.
over 35.5. All right, give me 1 second. Let me find this. John Jennings over 35.5 receiving. All right, I got 32.5
Even what's the odds?
-115.
Even better. Yeah, 35.5 was +115. So yeah, that's good.
All right. All right, so we got that in. All right, perfect. Just in 2 alone, we're already up to +225. Let's go. All right, Prop Kitchen. Give it to us, man. What is your best prop of the day today, or your best
Well,
pick?
Let's do Saquon Barkley. Let's do his
Okay.
rushing and receiving yards. I think you can do 100 plus. I think I don't have the sports book, so I'm not sure really how that works. I think I got it at around 104.5. I like it. I think he can get 100 yards rushing by itself. To be honest, I mean, there's no Devontae Smith again. There's no AJ Brown, and
Yeah, it's 103. 103 right now. 103.5.
I say we just grab that. I like that a lot.
I'm taking
So I'm sorry, my phone's on 1% and my volume went way down. I just plugged my phone in, but you guys said Barkley, right?
Yeah,
Saquon Barkley.
rushing and receiving. It's at 103.5 at negative 114.
So are we taking the 100 or 75?
It's we can do it's 103.5 rushing plus receiving yards.
Yep.
Okay, all right. So I got rushing and receiving at 100 plus at a minus 150.
Go ahead and put that on there.
All right, so we got 100 plus. Good. I'm on DraftKings. I'm looking, but oh wait, here it is. It's down here at the bottom. Okay, 103. I got it. All right. All right. Let's go to lit.
I mean, George Pickens, 50 receiving yards, minus 132.
All right. Let's
Had to throw a
head.
Steeler in there, didn't you?
I had to.
All right, let me find this game. All right, let's head to Indianapolis here. Let's find some.
What is it again?
pickings.
What you got?
Go ahead. What'd you say, lit?
George Pickens, 50 receiving yards, minus 132.
Got it.
All right. Pickens, 50 receiving yards. I got 50 plus at a minus 165, but it's okay. We're going to put it in there.
Yeah.
All right. So Pickens receivings at a 50 plus. I love it. All right. Let's go to Young Dell.
All right, so this might be chalky, but Drake London 40 plus.
All right. Drake London. Let me find this John real quick. Come on, DraftKings. Oh, I gotta restart this, man. Fuck. Are you AI Tony? You got all this down as well,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I'm writing it down
All
as we
right,
go.
perfect. All right, so because I just had to start this over. All
No,
right,
it's all
let's go to Falcons game. And you said his receiving
Yeah, plus
Yeah, Drake London receiving 40 plus.
40 plus. All right, where you at, Drake London? All right, 40 plus. All right, we got a minus 360, 40 plus. I love it. Let's go. All right. Now it's all on you, AI Tony. What do you got for
now
us, man?
I don't know if I want to be chalky too or something
We
that I
need
know
those
is
safe
gonna happen.
legs. We need some safe legs. Let's be real.
All right,
At
so
the end
we're
of the
gonna
day,
do.
we are still at the end of the day, we still are trying to hit this mother. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
yeah, that's true. So let's just do Aaron Rodgers, 1 touchdown. We know that.
Love it. Love it. One passing touchdown.
Yep, 1 passing touchdown.
I love it, man. We're going
If you
with
want to
Kirk
go
Rogers.
wild, I was gonna go Aaron Jones a touchdown, but
Love
I'm
it.
on that play though. I like that play a lot.
Yeah, I love Aaron Jones today. You guys sold me on that shit right away. All right, so let me find this game.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought you meant Rodgers like anytime touchdown at first. I was
Oh
like,
yeah,
No,
right. Shit,
no,
that
1
bitch would have
passing
been what, like
Read-
1100?
Read option.
Hey, it depends, man. If Aaron Rodgers was on a 30 today instead of a 15, he might have got one.
We
That
could
plus
do
700.
Aaron Jones though for a touchdown because that's happened. If we did,
I think so. I think so too.
I'm gonna do this one, the one that we're doing now, and then I might add Aaron Jones to that because
I like it. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. I like that. All right, so we got Aaron Rodgers. I'm putting it in now for his passing yards. For his passing touchdown. I'm just trying to find it.
-5.
Yeah, they're not giving me Aaron Rodgers 1 passing touchdown. Okay, I got it. All right, so this parlay comes out to a It's saying that my picks can't be parlayed. Do you got it? Do you got a total on this?
Yeah, it's +1. It's plus 1504.
Okay,
Six
plus
legs.
15 on 4. All right, so I will post this on the Twitter. Once I log into my DraftKings and place the bet and everything.
Yep.
So we got Mike Evans over 4.5 receptions. We
Yep.
got Jawan Jennings over 32.5 receiving. We got Saquon Barkley over 103.5 receiving yards. We got our rushing and receiving. I'm sorry.
Rushing
Then
yards.
we got George Pickens, 50
Scared
plus
me for a second.
receiving. Go ahead. What were you saying?
I say you scared me for a second. I was like,
Oh
hold
yeah,
on.
no, it is rushing and receiving. And then we got Drake London, 40 plus receiving yards. And then we got Aaron Rodgers, 1+ passing touchdown.
Correct.
Love it. And it's at a plus 1500.
Yep.
I love it. I'm gonna put that in right now. All right, man. Let's get to the part where you guys tell everyone where they can find you. Let's start with is lit.
Yep, I'm on X at its_lit24. It's right there on my display name as well. Just put the at in front of it, spell it just like that. And yeah, we got the 3-day free trial in there on the pinned tweet. So come tap in.
Love it, man. Love it, dude. I appreciate you coming on today, bro. For real.
Appreciate you having me, bro.
Absolutely. Anytime, man. All right, Callie, let the people know where they can find you and anything you got going on right now.
Yeah, you can find me on all the socials. California Wager. I'm running a special through the end of the year right now, 50% off, and yeah, good time. 9-0, perfect KBO week for everybody. 4-0 max play week in KBO, and yeah, we're rolling. So should be a fun Sunday. Look forward to doing this more with all you guys, and wish everybody nothing but the best.
Yeah, man. We might hit 1,000 next week. We're up to 824. Next week we do this, man. Who knows? People might have liked what we gave today, especially after we start cashing them out. Really good show today, guys. Appreciate you coming on, Callie, as always, bro. All right. Prop Kitchen. Let the good people know where they can find you and any kind of service you got.
Yep. So very simple on X. It's Prop Kitchen, and right now I'm offering a service through Dub Club connected to Discord. I have a team of, I like to say the chefs, but we have about 9 people all on the Discord server. Right now, it's our second month now. I'm running 50% off. It's only $10 a month. You get access to 8-9 guys' plays. We've been cashing my regular post and my regular props. I was on a 28-2 run this week. Swept Monday Night Football, swept Thursday Night Football, and then some MLB and WNBA and college football. And I appreciate, I always like to interact with new people. So it's been a pleasure, and thank you for having me.
Yeah, man, it's a pleasure having you on here, bro. I'm glad that you made it this week. We missed you last week, but you're always welcome to show up, man, anytime you
Heck
want.
yeah.
So definitely appreciate you coming on today, man.
Yes,
All
sir.
right. Let's go. And by the way, man, if you guys don't know Prop Kitchen's content, it's great. He posts on Twitter every day. I do have to bring it up because I get a kick out of it every time. Not only do the plays win, but they are delivered very, very very good. His content is made very creative. It's awesome. They really highlight the whole Prop Kitchen thing. Like it's really cool. So that's great. And obviously you got people in the comments saying you made them money. You can't go bad with that, man. All right, Young Dell. I know this is your first time on the show, bro. It was a pleasure having you on the show, man. Hope you come back. You want to tell everyone where they can find you and anything you got going on?
Yeah, first of all, I appreciate you having me on the show. My X is YUNGD3LL, and I sell my picks on Sharp Duel. Currently, we're up. Well, I'm up 2,000 on the month. I'm not sure where everyone bankroll is profit wise, but I've also today is day 3 of my 5-day 20-day 20K challenge. So we killed the first 2 days, and today is day 3. So hopefully we can kill day 3 too.
Awesome, man. Awesome. If you guys are not following Young Dell, please go and follow him, guys. Follow all these guys. Like I said, Young Dell, I appreciate you coming on. It was a pleasure having you today, bro. Hoping to see you again soon. All right, AI Tony. You've been on this show quite a few times, man. Plug Talk is always grateful to have you on. You bring a ton of value to the show. Your content is always amazing, and obviously, your AI bot, AI Tony, is incredible. So I can't wait to see the NFL version. But yeah, do you want to tell everyone where they can find you and anything you got going on?
Yeah, thank you for having me again. I love being on your show. Great platform. Love doing this. You can find me at AI_Tony_bets. Basically, we have a Discord bot that you could go in, interact with. It'll give you the top plays for MLB, for hits, home runs, total bases. You can also look for individual player performances to see how they'll do against their matchups for the week. It's a nice tool that you can use. It's almost like PropCash and all those other tools. It's $10 for the entire MLB season, which we come into a close soon. And we'll be opening up the NFL bot, which is being tested right now, and we're fine-tuning it. Hopefully it'll be ready next week. We could present it on your show, Plug. You could find me also at SharpDuel/AI Tony -lab. Right there, you could sign up. It'll bring you to the Discord. Like I said, $10 for the whole MLB season, and that will go into the NBA and NHL too. So those models are already done. As soon as the season starts, you'll be able to go in, look up player performances for NHL, NBA. We killed it last year with NBA, so we'll do it again this year. So just tap in, and thanks for having me again, Plug. Appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely, bro. Pleasure having you, bro. You guys, pleasure having all you guys on the show today, man. Absolute. This was a huge show for me today. Most I've ever had on Plug Talk. When it comes to speaking wise on the stream. So it was pretty amazing, guys. We're at 8:59, which is incredible. That's the most I've had on the stream so far. So I appreciate every single one of y'all for coming on and giving me your time today. 2.5 hours is a very long show, and you guys are not getting paid to do this, so thank you guys. Hopefully I can at least give back to you guys with some follows, or in the giveaway, someone getting your VIP service. So like I said, guys, you can find me. You can go to theoutletsv.com and find out anything you need to know about my service. You can go to our website, theoutletsv.com. Also, go to our YouTube channel, The Outlet Sports Ventures. Make sure you subscribe. I will be picking one person out of our subscribers tonight for you to have a month of service with any one of these cappers that you choose from today's show. But you have to follow every single one of the speakers up here, and you also have to be subscribed to the Outlet Sports Ventures YouTube channel. That's how I will be picking the winner on today's giveaway. The giveaway will be posted by the end of the last kickoff, or by the end of the last NFL game tonight. I will have a winner, and I will notify all the speakers and let you guys know who that winner is and who they choose. All right, man. That's all we got for today. I will post the parlay that we made here in a minute. I appreciate. Go ahead. Someone saying something? No? All right. Let's get out of here. Kickoff's happening soon. Guys, have a great NFL Sunday. Appreciate everyone. Yep. Appreciate all you guys, man. I'll hopefully see you guys next Sunday. Let's try to do this again, man.
Definitely.
Good luck on all y'all bets, everybody.